Beloveds, welcome back to the VybeShift Podcast. I invite you right now, before we begin, to bring one hand to your belly and the other to your heart. Let's not rush. Let's not fill this moment. Let's meet it. Just breathe with me. In and out. Today's episode is titled The Center Holds, Becoming the Still Point in a Spinning World. And it might be one of the most important invitations I've ever shared. Because we're all feeling it, aren't we? The rising spin of an external world, people unraveling in public and private ways, energies colliding like cosmic weather, and in the midst of all this, we are being asked not to escape, but to become the sacred axis of stillness. What is the still point, you may ask? There is an ancient understanding, carried in traditions from the Tao to Sufism, from mystic Christianity to Celtic science, that within all movements there is a central point that does not move, the still point, the unmoved mover, the eye of the storm. In quantum physics, this maps to coherence. In the nervous system, it shows up as the ventral vagal tone, a state of safety and openness. In vibration, it's the stable frequency that does not oscillate in reaction to others. It broadcasts calm like a silent radio tower. When you become the center, you're not becoming stoic or indifferent. You're becoming the grounding frequency through which grace enters the room. How frequency feeds the spin. When those around us are emotionally dysregulated, our instinct is often to match it, either through defense, retreat, or emotional fusion. But reaction is a tuning fork. It feeds the storm. Becoming the still point is not suppression. It is refusing to let someone else's chaos assign your frequency. It is, in truth, an act of divine resistance against unconsciousness. Let me ask you, have you ever walked into a room where someone else's peace was so tangible it slowed your breath? That's what we're becoming. The energetic invitation. This isn't about being perfect. You're human. You'll be pulled. You'll stumble. But the practice is the path. To become the center means to pause when the world speeds up, inhale before replying, bless the moment before fixing it, feel your feet before you speak, listen without absorbing, witness without dissolving. You start emitting a field of permission, not for bypass, but for presence. Now let's engage in a practical practice called returning to center. Let me offer you 3 vibrational tools to return to the center in real life. The first is 3 breath reset. Wherever you are, stop. Take 3 deep breaths, each one slower. With each exhale, intend to return to your sacred core. The second is sensory grounding. Place your bare feet on the earth or touch something textured. Whisper aloud, I am here, I am now, I am whole. And the third one is anchor phrase practice. Create a sacred anchoring phrase. Mine is the center holds and so do I. Whisper it when your mind spirals. Let your voice vibrate calm back into your system. A vibrational ripple. Beloved, do not underestimate what happens when one being becomes coherent. When you hold your center, you hold it for the collective. You become a vibrational tuning fork. You become the silence that breaks the spin. You become the sacred pause in a world obsessed with speed. You become medicine. And yes, you become the eye of the storm that reminds the storm it was always just energy waiting to settle. I want to end this today not with more words, but with stillness. So wherever you are, pause with me now. One last deep inhale, let it out slowly, and remember, the center holds and so do I. Until next time, may you keep your vibrational center while those around you may vibrate externally. You are the shift. You are the still point. and you are love.